jump right into it. So a lot of people are thinking that the mark is not, because they're like, we will not be here. We are going to be raptured before that is revealed, which will be the mark of the beast. And it's part 1 and 2. So part 1 is, and then part 2, in my opinion, and what is showing will be a passport to buy and sell, or ID or scanner or whatever, in order to buy and sell. And like I said, time will tell. I made a video before this, but I may not post that one because I almost said, and so I don't want to get banned, striked, etc., in trouble, basically. So yeah, I mentioned in that video too that I don't believe in the pre-rapture, and that's only because I believe that we will be here for the mark and the Antichrist, and then we'll be raptured. I feel like the Antichrist, because why are we here for the mark that's unfolding to be the mark? I say precursor because it's part 1, and part 2 goes with part 1, so they're both, pretty much, one is gonna cause people to, sadly, because I have some family that didn't take it and some family that did take it, and then I warned them, the ones who didn't take it, whatever happens, don't take it. No matter what, God will protect you and guide you and help you through it, through whatever, to survive or to make it and whatnot. Just trusting them. Anyways, yeah, so people are getting that all mixed up, and it irks me, and that's like a light bulb went off. We won't be here. So that's why people are getting, my biggest question for this video, and me myself questioning and pondering, why are these religious people, family members, religious family members and co-workers who are religious too, are getting these, is because they don't believe we're going to be here still for that revealing. We're supposed to be gone. We're supposed to be raptured. So my question is, why are we still here? And that's the same thing when the Antichrist come. I believe we still going to be here, and then we're going to be raptured. And so a lot of people are taking this because they're like, okay, we're going to be raptured, so that can't be the mark. That cannot be the mark because we're going to be raptured. And I'm just saying, oh my goodness, this pre-trip, and watch, only in time will tell. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Okay, everybody make mistakes. This is my perspective and analogy, and putting everything together for yourself. And I even prayed over the Bible to understand it after I had 2 rapture dreams and was able to read it and understand it, versus before I couldn't understand it until I prayed over, and I seen, I had 2 rapture dreams. I'm thinking, I never knew I would get a rapture dream, and I not only got 1, I got 2. So, and I've always been a religious person, to put that out there, and a Christian, put that out there. So yeah, so when you think about it, not just from what I learned in Sunday school about the rapture, and also, the Bible, but I hope, it'll be great. And I don't pray like, oh, I hope there's a pre-rapture. It's time will tell. If we're here, obviously we're here for the mark that's revealing itself that it is it, and there's steps to it. And I believe it's not steps. There's a part 1 and part 2 to it. It's just folding out, and they're getting scared because of all these other viruses that I believe they're putting out there. Let's just say that. Especially, I believe it's spreading different ones, or making it more easy to get by getting. Let's just put that out there. So now they're fearing like a lockdown and saying, well, we need to get everyone to get, so, or we're going to lock down. And they don't want to lock down because they're going to lose money. They got to give stimulus money and money to help us, because people can't, work or whatever, because everything is shut down. So it just more and more time is showing and foretelling that it soon will get to the point where they'll be like, we got to do whatever we got to do to make it mandatory. What do we have to do to make people get it? And that's the biggest way, is by trying to starve people. So I'm going to end this video. So that's the biggest thing for me. Why are people getting, even religious people? Because they don't believe we're going to be here still. And we're still here. So that's why they're like, oh, that's not the mark. It's nothing wrong with it. It's not safe or bad or evil, you know. And they're going to get the next part 2, because they already got that. So yeah, stay tuned to my next video. So this video definitely will be posted. The other one was good, but I think it's not going to be good to post because I almost hit the, you know. So yeah, stay tuned to the next one. I'm just really trying to grind that out there in the public, is for the people who are being deceived and are easily deceived because they're thinking we supposed to be gone. You know, I seen a comment saying, oh, that's not the mark of the beast. We're not going to be here. We're going to be gone when all this unfold. And all this stuff is unfolding before the rapture. And we're still here. So what does that tell you about, will we be here for the Antichrist? Why wouldn't we be here also for the Antichrist, in my opinion, if we're here for the mark? It just don't, I mean, come on, people. Like, and then there's people who thinking, oh, I can get this because it's not the mark, because we'll be gone. We'll be raptured before the mark come. So people are calling people